Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Chatty Ree Show. So I'm here with your haves and the have-nots review, episode 5, season 5, Errand Boy. So y'all, this episode really wasn't much. I don't know if it's just me and my attention span. I don't know. Am I like slowly becoming over it? But I nothing about this season has shocked me. There's no shock value like it used to be in the previous seasons. And I think that's the part that's like it's not for me, it's not even much to review tonight. Um Tyler Perry and his scenes are too long and he drags things out and I it just doesn't it's not keeping my attention how the past 4 seasons have. So far I feel like this season has been lackluster and I keep like I'm watching because obviously I'm a fan of the show, huge fan of the show, and I'm thinking like, okay, this week is gonna be a boom, and then there's no boom. It's like everything is just like dragging. It's not elevating. It's just staying one way straight across. So let me know down in the comments if y'all feel the same way. I mean, again, like this is gonna be an episode I probably skip around. Um, I just the best part of the episode for me was probably Benny and Melissa making out, which we'll get to. But outside of that, I was just like, okay, the first 15-20 minutes was the whole Jeffrey and Justin scene. And I'm just like, okay, we get it. He's crazy. Like, move on. Like, keep it going. Tyler Perry doesn't know how to keep his shows going. But anyway, enough of my rant. I'm going to jump straight into the review, and we can chat from there. So as I said, the show starts off with Justin still basically bullying Jeffrey. He's cussing him out, yelling at him about he leaving his wife for him and he lost his wife. So being as though I lost my wife and my kids, you have basically telling Jeffrey he has no choice but to be with him because he lost his wife and kids to a gay man. So now that I don't have a wife and kids, you're going to be with me and you have no other choice. Either you're going to be with me or I'm going to fucking kill you, basically. So Jeffrey ain't with it. Jeffrey knows he crazy and he's mental and he needs help. And just Justin is just completely just out of it. So Jeffrey's trying to blow him off. So Justin got pissed off and choked him out, put him to sleep in a chokehold, and then like it flips minutes later, like moments later, it flips and you see Jeff. I'm sorry, y'all. Something is in my eye and I'm trying to blink it out. Anyway, so then you see Jeffrey sitting there, laying there, and Justin sitting there, and Jeffrey wakes up and he's like, "What happened?" And he was like, "Oh, I just put you to sleep." Like just real psychopathish, like just real crazy. So then we get a scene where Jeffrey's dad, also his lawyer, is standing downstairs. They still hasn't let him see Jeffrey yet. So while he's standing there, he's like, "Get the DA on the phone. I need to see my son. I'm his lawyer." Blah 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 blah. That whole thing happened. Next thing you know, you see I forgot the Chinese guy named the other DA lawyer dude. He comes up. Finally, they exchange some sarcasm, and then he finally lets him see Jeffrey. Walks in to see Justin has Jeffrey in another chokehold up against the wall, like choking him out. So that happened. Next thing, the next 15-20 minutes of the episode, which was not much, Benny visits Veronica in the hospital. Mitch comes with him. Basically, Mitch is fucking with Benny, making jokes about him being with an old woman, basically. And Benny's like, "Yo, chill out with all that. Like, she's just cool." But he's like, "No, dude, like, she likes you. Like, I know, what I see or whatever." So he goes in. Veronica basically, in a nutshell, apologizes to him for acting crazy, all the mean stuff she did. In that moment, she actually had a heart. She was a human being. We finally get to see Veronica be a human being. She wasn't being nasty. She wasn't being a bitch. She was defeated. That's the word I'm trying to use. You could tell she was defeated in that moment. She apologized to him. He's like, "Oh, it's okay." They shared a couple little giggles, little laugh. Then she asked Benny to go to her house, do her a favor, get her some clothes because she has to stay in the hospital. Um, so Benny left. He agreed. Mitch is standing out. Mitch is basically telling Benny, like, "Yo, I see the way she looks at you. She's in love with you. How about this? Instead of asking my uncle to borrow money, you should get the money out of this lady. I'm sure you can get it from her. She's in love with you. Like, that lady will do whatever you ask her to do. Get the money from her." So Benny on some shit like, "Oh no, 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 I don't think so. Like this not that kind of party. I'm not with it." So basically, they leave. They're still going back and forth, and they leave on their way to Veronica's house. Next, you get Landon and Charles. They're in the car coming back from one of his campaign meetings. Landon found a way to clear Charles's schedule. He likes Charles. He's found a way to clear his schedule so with the hopes that them two could spend time with each other, get drunk, and fool around. He's in love with the president, with the soon-to-be president, and basically Charles is not with it, so he pretends in this episode that he's not with it. Um, then he basically tells Charles, like, "Look, I'm a grown man. I need you to go check on Candace. I don't need you around me, checking on me, keeping up on me, basically." And you could tell Landon is real salty about that. Um, Candace and Erica finally face off. So basically, Erica brings her ass in there with the stuff that Candace told her to bring, the clothes for the new hooker chick that she got. So Erica called herself trying to pop fly and be shady towards Candace. Candace was standing right behind her ass and she had no clue. And basically letting that bitch know, like, "Excuse me, like, you better be working on my money. Get my money or I'm gonna beat your fucking ass." And basically Erica was like scared shitless. So Erica walks off. She's talking to the other girl she got working pimping, the other girl she got working for her. And she said, "This will be the last time you'll be seen in public with me. Don't you walk ahead of me. Don't walk next to me. You got to get your own room. I'm going to let you get dressed in my room one time, but then that's it. That's a wrap." So after that, the girl walks off, Erica leaves, and then the cops walk up to Candace and they whisper into her, like, "Look, this is a nice ass establishment. Don't make no fucking scene. I'm giving you the opportunity to walk out of here. We're arresting you for robbery. I'm giving you the opportunity to quietly walk out of this hotel and not make a scene. And we'll put the handcuffs on outside. We won't do it here in this building. I'm Vice. She's a police officer." So Candace was like, "No, no, no." But basically, in a nutshell, she gave in and she took her ass out so she wouldn't get um, arrested out in the public eye. So next thing you know, you get a scene with Catherine and Hanna where she's trying to convince Hanna to go on a date with old boy. Hanna being Hanna, she don't want to do it, which I could kind of understand. Her grandson did just die, so she's still in a depressing mode. She don't want to go be around people, etc., etc. But Catherine's coming from a good place. She want her friend to be happy. She want her to get out the house, start dating, like smile again, laugh again. Like, "I get you lost your grandchild, but I don't want this to be the end for you. You know, open up a little bit more. Have a friend. Like, get it together." So basically, Hanna was given, "No ma'am, no ham. I'm not doing it. Get the fuck out of my face." No. So after that, we get a scene with Jim and Sarah. Now, I hope somebody put this down in the comments. In the 5 episodes that's been on so far, I missed the Sarah character. Where does she come from? Who is she? What is her storyline with Jim? I'm confused. I don't get it. I was just like, when she went to the hotel to see Jim, I mean, I get what's going on. He's basically extorting her to help his case when it comes to them testifying against him. He wants her to destroy evidence. But I'm just like, I'm confused as to like, where did she come from? I remember the one episode, I think it was episode 3, she was with Oscar. And I was trying to figure out why was she hanging with Oscar. That might have been the episode where I dozed off and missed the introduction of her character. But that whole thing happened with her and Jim. Jim basically extorting her, want her to throw his case out, get rid of the evidence, and he's basically telling her like, bitch, either get rid of the evidence or everybody in the police district is going to fuck down. I'm taking all of y'all down. Your house of cards is going to go up in flames. So she basically gave in a nutshell, after fighting back and forth saying she wasn't going to do it. She gave in and she was like, basically, fuck you. And she tried to leave out the hotel to go back to her regular life, what she was doing. And he was like, oh no, bitch, you ain't getting off that easy. Bring that ass back here and take your clothes off. I'm getting ready to fuck you. And she's like, David, I'm about to get married. She's like, Jim, I'm about to get married. And he was like, so when you was sleeping with me before, I've been married for years. So you still the same old hoe that I remember. Take your clothes off and put your face down. And you know you like that position. And she went to take her clothes off. And of course, we know what happened with that. So next thing you know, we get a scene with Landon sitting at a table with, I guess, like one of the people that Charles hired to keep Candace's record clean. So she was basically letting Landon know, like, yo, it's like I'm doing a good job keeping her record clean, but it's like every time I get her clear from one thing, she does something else. She's like, it's so hard. This girl just keeps doing a lot of bad shit. Like, I can't keep her out of this much trouble. So Landon's basically like, yeah, that stupid bitch. He's basically cussing Candace out, talking bad about her, bashing her. And the lady looks at him like, you like Charles. You like your boss. Like, you want to be with the president. And he's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. No, that's not true. Blah, 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 blah. That happened. And then last but not least, we get a scene where, I'm sorry, you guys. We get a scene where Justin shows up to Wyatt's house, and next thing you know, he's banging on his door, telling him to open the fucking door. Wyatt screaming through the door like, get away from my house, get away from my house, get away from my house. Justin, crazy ass, takes a crowbar and pops the door open, and basically they start fighting. One part I did skip over, I forgot. So basically, Mitch and Benny gets to what's her name? Veronica's house. Crazy ass Melissa there off her rocker. In a nutshell, she shows Benny to Veronica's room to get her clothes, and she comes on to Benny. First, Benny was doing good, like, no, I'm not here for that. I just want to get the clothes. I don't want no parts of this, and I'm going to leave. And she threw herself on him, pulled the condom out, and basically he gave in. He gave in, and they fucked. We got a clip coming next week that apparently she goes downstairs and fucks Mitch too. From the looks of the previews, I'm like, well, damn, where the hell did Benny go just that quick? You just was upstairs fucking him in that room. So I don't know, y'all. That was the haves and the have-nots. Follow me at the Chatty Reese Show on my Instagram. On my Facebook. Follow me on Instagram at Chatty Reese. Make sure you guys continue to watch. If I forgot anything, put it down in the comments so we can chat. Let's chat, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.